Now, some 40,000 people in Jackson, Mississippi, they do not have running water now. Aging water system couldn't handle it last month during that historic cold snap. We're talking about Mississippi's largest city, and people in it have not had water for more than 2 weeks. Can you imagine? No water, 2 weeks. State Representative Ronnie Crudup Jr. is one of the people, and he joins us live right now. And I guess, first of all, just update us on the situation here, because cannot imagine no water for 2 weeks. You can't shower, can't drink it. What are you guys doing to get by?
So now we're actually coming up on our third week with no water. The situation the last couple of days that water started trickling in enough to be able to at least flush your toilets. But we had a setback on yesterday, something at the water treatment plant, it broke, and something stopped it up. So now we're back to no pressure again now. And so we're hoping that we thought we were kind of seeing the end of this, but we don't know at this current moment because the date has kind of been changing here and there. You know, they updated us saying it was going to be Friday, then Monday, but now, you know, we kind of up in the air about when this thing is going to be over. And so we're just kind of making sure that we continue to, you know, put bottled water and fresh water for folks to come and pick up at our church facility, and just trying to help people get what they need.
Representative Crudup, we are definitely thinking about you guys and sending our prayers down there to each and every one of the citizens in Jackson, Mississippi, and throughout the entire state. I know you're looking out for your contingency, your people that you cover when being a representative down there. But how is this affecting you and your family personally?
So personally, I'm in the same boat. The portion of South Jackson and West Jackson are the two areas that are affected that don't have the water right now. And so my wife and 3 children, we don't have running water as well. And so we've been having to go and rent hotel rooms to be able to shower. My children are in school virtually, but so trying to keep them settled enough too to have the things they need. And, we're trying to get rainwater to flush toilets. The city has set up some points to get some flushable water, but we're still trying to make sure that we have things that we need for bottled water also. And so it's kind of been an all hands on deck, from churches helping, businesses, political leaders, everybody's involved trying to make sure we take care of our neighbors.
So, Representative, here in Atlanta, you get your water bill, and there's always that section that says, for infrastructure and the like, they add some to it. Your infrastructure down there, like so many cities, it's aging. How aware is the community, is the city, and what's being done about it? How's this going to end up?
So Jackson has had issues with our water system for a long time now. The city's been trying to address this thing for over 10 years. We had a big contract with Siemens at one point. It failed us. The city sued Siemens and got a return on that. And now we're trying to figure out how to get water bills. People in our city are not getting accurate water bills. So a lot of our funds from our enterprise system to fix it has been depleted. And so we're in talks right now with the governor and the speaker and the legislator to how can we help pass a bill to get another 1% sales tax that we could help, fix these things slowly. We need about $50 million to weatherize our water treatment plant, because that's one of the reasons that we are in the shape we're in right now. We've never had a freeze that hard for over 5 straight days, and it basically shut down our water treatment facility. And so we need to weatherize that and definitely fix some pipes underground too. And so we're trying to come up with some, different ways, different forms of revenue that we can help fix this thing. A real comprehensive plan that we don't continue to kind of keep kicking this can down the road.
Yeah, they got to do things to make sure that this doesn't happen again. But it's crazy. We've heard so much about Texas, and we haven't heard as much about the problems that you guys are having in Mississippi. So what kind of help are you getting? The state coming in, the government, and when are they saying this matter can be fixed or will be fixed?
So like I said earlier, the date had been changing a lot. So we've had offers for help. So this is nothing new for Jackson. We've had times where we didn't have water for maybe like a day or two. but this is the first time it's been this long for, a week or more. And, normal procedure is when we have 2 or 3 days of real cold weather, it'll shut down. People know to get some water prepared to be able to flush and things like that. But this time it shut us down, like I said, for going into the 3rd week now. So the state has stepped in. The governor got the military on the ground. They got the water tanks helping people with flushable water. We got MEMA that's helping people, get things they need. We hadn't gotten the system from the federal government at this point, but the local folks are doing the best they can to see, all hands on deck. Talking to a lot of my colleagues from around the state, they actually chipped in to send us some water, because when this thing first started, we couldn't even get bottled water from the local stores. Everybody had went up and bought all the bottled water up. Local Walmarts didn't have water. And so my colleagues down on the coast, they actually sent a couple of 18-wheeler loads so we could actually distribute water out to our people. And so I appreciate those guys. And like I said, we're just trying to get everything that we can to make sure that people have the basic necessities to kind of keep their household going.
Yeah, Representative Crudup, we're out of time, but the things that you talk about, you're used to a day or two not having water over the years. You understand that much of the country cannot connect with that. And I hope that the urgency is there, because we feel for you down there in Jackson. We're going to keep following the story. So much appreciated. Welcome to BNC. We hope you'll be back.
Thank you.
And we're right back.
Who knew? A few steps here and a few clicks there.